Hi everyone and welcome back to the Pixel Forge podcast. This is episode 16. I'm one of it's flying by. I'm one of your hosts, Sean, and I'm here with my other co-host, Josh.
Hello.
And in our show, obviously, every week we talk about everything from our business endeavors that we got going on, world of gaming, which I cover, and tabletop and Warhammer stuff that Josh covers as well.
Yes.
So it's been a busy week this week as well. I think since for me the gaming stuff has been crazy since the back end of Gamescom, coming off of it.
Oh yeah.
And into this month and definitely into October as well. It's going to be really busy with gaming.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Even the tabletop stuff, to be fair. We had the Nova Open and stuff, which I haven't really covered in this episode because I'd already got what I'm covering in this episode, so I'll probably go over some of that stuff. Although I have got one bit of news when we get to it about some stuff out of Nova Open. But anyway, yeah, there's all sorts going on.
Yeah. So we've been busy this week with the business stuff.
Yeah, I guess it's business update stuff. Yeah, let's just straight into it. So obviously we went to the gaming event.
Yeah, was it one shot?
The one shot gaming creator summer party. That's a whole mouthful. It was wicked.
It was really good.
It was great.
It was really fun.
Yeah, I think I know the feedback I got. Obviously, for those of you that aren't aware, we had a chat, obviously, because that makes strategic sense, right? The feedback I got was everybody loved you all. Everybody was there, obviously me included, but you guys were there to help me. It's my old leadership days that kicks in. You know what I mean? They loved it, I could see people enjoying it. Even the workshop, Chris did an amazing job. He did it
killed it.
He absolutely nailed it.
He sat at that table the whole day. I don't think he even got up to even go to the toilet. He literally just sat there painting and helping people and everything the whole day. It was really good. Everyone from that feedback from that table especially was happy with him.
Yeah,
and what he was doing.
Even some of the people I spoke to, there was one guy who said he was talking about the train set he's got and his stepdad and passed away and all of this stuff, and he was like, "Oh, this is the first miniature I've painted and stuff." It was nice because people were get the objective, and I've said this before, getting people into the hobby, and that brought that objective to life. Getting to see people do their first miniatures and stuff. Even some of the people from the other stands came over and were painting stuff up. Do you know what I mean? And stuff like that. And then obviously we had the prize winner for the giveaway. The first time. I remember. I say remember like it was 400 years ago. Do you know what I mean? Sabrina and Jamelia with the girl that won. I forget her name. I apologise. The girl that won the prize. Yeah. They were talking to her downstairs, and she was saying she's like, "I'm a gamer, but I'm not." Yeah. So now she's a tabletop hobbyist as well. Do you know what I mean? There we are.
Throw that into the mix.
Yeah, so it was great. We made sales. I think my first sale was 2 of the £1 broken figures. In your head, you're like, that wasn't the first thing I was expecting to go. But yeah, we made sales. Me and Jamelia made a good amount. Obviously, we didn't, we can't open a bank, but we made money, which was the main thing.
Yeah, it was good. Your first outing out as vendors, especially, that was a good.
Yeah.
Especially that environment as well. I think it just helped a lot. It just helped.
We got lucky with the spot as well, because originally we were downstairs and we ended up right next to MSI.
Yeah, if he was downstairs, it would have been rough. I think it would have been not rough in that sense, but it would just been harder because everyone, gravitated more to go upstairs and and whatnot. So downstairs was kind of empty-ish.
Yeah, and I think we got lucky as well because MSI had the Cyberpunk game, and obviously the models we were
they had that
at
game, the Gang Beats. They were playing other little games as well.
Yeah, it was great. And I think the highlight was at the end when I gave that book away, and then
she loved it.
She loved it. she was a Guild Wars fan. So I think it's partly why I gave it to her. I was I don't really know many people that go on and go, "Oh yeah, Guild Wars is my favourite game." Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So
I've got a couple of my friends to come over and they bought some of the bookmarks and stuff like that.
Yeah, the bookmarks did really well. The D20s did really well as well, actually, which I expected. But it was good. It was a good indication of where to be at and stuff, and that was a good first one. Same for the bows. The bows did pretty well. The Witcher one sold out. I was kind of I'm pretty sure. Hell. If they didn't sell out, I think Jamelia probably only had 2-3 left of the lot that she brought, and so it helped her to know she's going to need to order more of those Witcher bookmarks from me and stuff like that. And I've worked out pricing for custom payments and stuff like that, which would just be charging people the cost of the spool material. Yeah. So because the spools, let's say they're 20 quid a spool, I'll just take that as the payment. And if I know someone's going to need 4 spools, then I will charge them 4 lots of 20. You know what I mean? So I think that makes the easiest way for me now. Obviously, if things get bigger and you get more, more established stuff like that, then obviously we go down the route of making the proper payment system.
Yeah, no, I get it.
But yeah, it was great. I was really happy. First event. And we've got 2 weeks till we'll be at the Truman Brewery Market.
Yeah, you two are going
yeah, design and craft weekend. That's for 2 days, which will be really cool. I think it'll be the opposite end of like what to expect and those types of things. I think we'll still do good.
Because I feel like this event just going to one shot was more of a, how can you say it, like an isolated thing. Like it was made just for gaming stuff. Like this one now, you're going to be mixed with other vendors that are not doing the same thing you're doing. So you don't know what the reception is or how you'll be perceived in that kind of
it'll be good and it'll be easy and tough at the same time. It'll be easy in the sense we'll be there, meet other people, but it's tough because, like you said, it's not an easy preemptive engagement to know what to expect. That
you're supposed to be.
But I'm hoping like things like, like you have tourism and stuff like that, like they'll see things that they like and it'll work. Some elements.
Because brewery around there is always kind of busyish anyway. Like
it's like a Shoreditch hotspotty type. So
almost like not Camdenish. I was going to say, but it's
kind of. I'd say it's kind of more like the event Camden rather than Camden being what it is. You know what I mean? But I get that. But so 13th and 14th of September, if you are free, come down to the brewery. It's free to come in. We'll be there as a stall. Once I have like proper location details and stuff, I can kind of give you an idea. Obviously, not share all the intricate stuff, but looking forward to that. You'll hear this and it will be a T-minus a week by the time you hear this episode. So again, if you want to swing by, please do. One thing I will say as well is everybody that came to visit as well, very much appreciated that you came to see us, like Michaela and Yugita and Miwash. They all came knowing that we were there. They came and visited, and Yugita's partner as well. That was nice. And then we saw, who else did we see? Sheila as well. Sheila was there. She was going to the event anyway, but she saw us. She's always that stuff. Yeah. It was nice. Anyway, to round that off the whole news thing. Events, they're nice. As I've said before, and we've discussed this, even though I'm looking for work just to create that steady income again, I can definitely see where like I can do this stuff. Like I can do this stuff on a whim where if I have a weekend I'm off, I can go to one of these markets to do that stuff as well as keep doing it from home and stuff.
Every other weekend or something, if it's one that's pop up, just do it. So a bit of sad news as well from that as well. The Sky Guild gaming space is closing,
finished,
which is sad because that's the first time. Well, the second time I was in that building. Now I've been there twice.
Yeah, we went to another. Yeah, you're talking about it after.
But that was a bit sad that it's closing.
Especially that layout, because when you start seeing the rooms and the layouts and stuff, I was like, I wish I knew if it was a space you could rent or use. Yeah. I'd have gone there all the time to stream stuff. Yeah. It's crazy. We were even looking for that sort of thing, weren't we? We were looking for
rooms in there, like rooms. But they had the simulation room. They had
all the streaming rooms upstairs, conferencey type rooms.
Even Jinx TV, I think, streamed out of there and all that. You know what I mean?
Really, right? Yeah.
So everything was in that building. It's a shame, man.
Yeah, and all the
you can tell it's an office now. They're gonna make it into an office because. Kind of layout upstairs with that room we was in, obviously with a fridge and all that stuff. It looks like it's gonna be like a lunchroom or something.
It's a shame. It would be a waste of what it was. Yeah, but hey, at least I guess they're not. Well, unless they demolish it, that'd be a laugh. But
nah, not a Red Bull next door.
Well, Red Bull's supposed to be sponsoring the. Anyway, anywho, but it was good. It was a good weekend. I've got a good weekend coming up. As well,
that was fun. That was really fun.
Oh, and I guess the precursor to that last little bit is, I think I've talked about it before. Salute next year, the tabletop event. That's at the XL. I've spoke to the people that I was talking to about sharing a space. So I was going to have a space specifically for me, which also would have been fine. But they said they've paid a deposit, so it's looking like I will definitely be vending at Salute. Obviously not as like a full table capacity, but I think if I've got my trolley now as well, there's right in to put my stock in, so I can.
Arrived.
Yeah. So I could definitely do that. So I'm looking for next year's Salute, even if nothing else necessarily happens per se up until, which it will. I'm going to keep looking for places and events, but I've at least got that to look forward to as well coming. So
that's good.
Cool.
Yeah. That's about it from for the business side, I guess.
Yeah,
that was a
nothing else really.
Eventful weekend all over around.
And I guess, do you want me to go into some model shenanigans?
Let's go into some models.
Yeah, so
I'm excited to see these.
They're big ones this week. I've shifted it a little bit, partly because, and you won't know because you haven't gone to mine, but I was getting all the boxes out also because the last 2 weeks I keep looking at the pile and going, I want something out of there, and I don't know what. And this was like, because it was on the top, I was like, I'm going to do this week, and then work out what the hell I'm doing afterwards.
Afterwards, go for every box.
You know what I mean? So, yes. So you'll see there's 4 models. It is technically 3, I promise. It's just that the 2 at the back, they come as a set. And because they were together, I thought it's nice to just see those. So, while there is 4 physical models when you watch this, it will only be 3 being discussed because the back 2 are the same.
And we can say watch this now because the video.
Oh, yeah, we haven't even started. No, that's a business update, isn't it? In of itself. Yeah. You would have seen videos now.
The videos now are live on the Spotify now. So episode 15 is live on Spotify right now for you to watch. And
I've got from episode 7.
Is it 7?
Yeah, 7 on YouTube.
Yeah, so 7, and I guess onwards it will be on YouTube, the videos.
So episode 7 till when we get to this episode.
Yeah.
I mean, and all subsequent episodes, but like from 7 on YouTube, you'll see the video. That's partly because I can go back and do it on Spotify, but I feel like just the nature of Spotify, I think YouTube will catch up, don't worry. So then all subsequent episodes now, because they release...
I think from Spotify now, just leave it. We'll just do the videos from now.
I think with Spotify, because it's where we upload first, it makes sense not necessarily to go back. YouTube, because we started it afterwards and it's catching up, that will have videos of the older stuff just because. And I think as well, if you think about what people have asked for, I think it makes sense that anybody that has or hasn't gotten into it yet can kind of see what the episodes are like up until
the videos.
Now. There's logic in there somewhere, I'm sure. But videos, yay. I pulled the thumb out my arse and did it, yay. We had a little transparency. We had a little teething issue when I tried to edit first, and it gave me
sinking and all that.
And it gave me the hump. So then I stopped, and then after that event as well, the gaming event, Sean told me, more people have asked for video, and then I just kind of
a lot of people asking.
As I said, pull the thumb out my arse, and here we are, video, and you'll notice it update and get better. Because even like the first video on YouTube, I did no transition between the title image and the video. And then I'm pretty sure after that, I was like, why did I not transition the beginning bit? And then later into that, you'll then see me put a separate image to transition to, separate to the thumbnail. So it's all happening.
It's all happening.
I'm becoming a videographer. Very basic, but there we are. Who'd have thought? But anyway, completely on a tangent to not what we said, because we didn't even plan for the biggest update, which is the video. The 3 models. Ooh, yes. They still didn't need the no. I should put that in when I edit the video. I might try one just to see how bad it is. It's cooked. So there's 4, technically 4, but 3 models that we'll discuss this week.
Yes.
As I just said, I was looking at my pile, and these are at the top. They are pretty unique and particular models, so they're not just your general rank and file. Okay.
Picked up the first one first, I'm not sure.
This chap is Lord Solar Leontus. Leontus. I'm pretty sure I'm saying
He's a space marine, right?
Nope.
No, he's not. Actually, wait.
No, he is of the Astra Militarum, so the humanities army. He's Lord Solar Arcadian Leontus, and he is the supreme commander of the Astra Militarum.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's like like the Catachan that I've shown before and stuff like that. They're all part of the Astra Militarum, or the Imperial Guard for the fine wine gentlemen and ladies that are in. So yes,
I know you'll see it on camera, but we may do a separate shot close up so you can see a bit more. Because
I'll do my best.
We'll try and get it in there for you guys as well. If not this video, maybe next week, a couple of videos.
To be fair, if not, and to that, not all of the stuff I'm showing is painted because I've got so much of a backlog. So I may even put box art images just so you can kind of see a painted representation. Like it's not that deep. Yeah. But otherwise, if you want, as I said, when I've painted stuff up and I've got it, I'll obviously probably take pictures of that. But yeah, anyway. Yes, so he's the supreme commander. He's in control of the army. He's the boss. And he leads them across all fronts of war, all sectors that are in control of the Imperium. And very much like other leaders, he's a great tactician. He's a scholar of war, so he's not only experienced, but he's also schooled. That's the word I was looking for. Schooled as well. And that horse is a robotic horse. Constantine is his name. Yeah,
so it was straight from the legs. You can see it's got
it's a cyber horse.
Cyber horse, yeah.
The feet on him, if I remember, he's not like the Krieg one. The Krieg the Krieg cavalry, which we'll get to another episode, slightly different to but yeah, he's a mechanical horse anyway, not to get confused with those. And yeah, so he has like the power sword that you see him holding. That's quite a specific one. And he has a pistol that he uses. And it's the Soul's Righteous Gaze. They all have gaze. They all have, like fancy words.
His sword almost looks like a link sword.
Do you think?
A master sword. Do you not see that?
Oh yeah, I guess because of the wings. Yeah. You're right. Actually, yeah, I'll give it to bar the semicircle. Yeah. I'll give you that. Yeah, you're right. Actually,
I was like, oh.
Just because your phone goes off every 5 minutes.
It doesn't.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So and one sort of, I guess, cool thing about him is this. Besides the fact that he is obviously quite an important piece of authority, I say piece because person and piece of authority within the Astra Militarum, he still likes to lead in combat, so it obviously makes it difficult for everyone else to make sure he's alive, but he likes to lead on the front line. He doesn't necessarily, he's not like your other generals and commanders where they're like they'll stay in tanks or be in bases and stuff. Like, he likes to lead from the front. But yeah, he's a pretty important character just because when the model came out and obviously the lore and stuff, like, he got his own book and stuff, so he's quite significant. So where if and when his character dies or anything that happens with his character, it'll be significant impact across the rest of the lore.
Okay.
But yeah, he's like, I guess, probably one of the purest forms of protection within the Astra Militarum for the Imperium. Because obviously you have troopers and stuff, and there's a whole bunch of lore that you'll probably never even touch the sides on.
Believe me,
but he is like the purest form of purest and most physical form of devotion to protecting the Imperium outside of Space Marine chapters and all of that stuff. But yeah, he's pretty cool. He's a pretty cool model. Who are you thinking next?
I'm thinking the same front. This one.
Okay. So this is a Vindicar Assassin. Now, the uniqueness of this one in particular is this was a free reward for being subscribed in the first year of Warhammer Plus, which is their like TV app subscription.
Oh, cool.
And it's probably, all the other ones that have subsequently followed are pretty cool. I think this is still probably the coolest one you could get.
It's crazy. Like,
it was
obviously you could tell it's like in a broken statue of a building or something like that, like a statue.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. It's a saint statue, and I don't think any of the other models we've gotten from Warhammer Plus, because it's on its like 5th year now. Jeez Louise.
Oh wow.
None of the other models have had scenery like that, where the actual character's on scenery.
Oh,
no, like they've got like extra bits with them and stuff. I'm pretty sure he's the only one. Correct me if I'm wrong, anyone. I'm pretty sure he's the only one we've gotten where he's had scenery within that type of
most time
style.
it'd be like a wall or something, and then someone's there or something, or whatever.
If that, yeah, do you know what I mean?
Very basic.
Yeah, this is really unique.
Integrate into the actual scenery. Yeah,
it's a really cool model.
No, it is. This is absolutely insane. Because when I picked it up a second ago, I thought this was the character here, but then you actually notice
but that's what's cool, because the assassins are designed not to be seen, and literally that model emphasizes like how difficult it would be to see.
Even if it was painted, obviously it's not painted right now, but if it was, even from far away, you'd think that's an actual, almost a character or something.
Well, think of the battlefield. Like, that statue's going to be, it's like they're usually bronze golden, and because I've gone mad with the oxidization effect, it would be like a bronze color with all the the green oxidization and stuff. So he might stand out a little bit because his gun would obviously be black and stuff. But if you think of the battles and cityscapes they're in, it still wouldn't really stand out all that tough.
Yeah.
Anyway. Fantasizing over that model because it is pretty epic. Vindicar Assassins, they're basically there's a group. So you have the Officio Assassinorum, and there's loads of blankets that come off of that of different assassins. With Vindicars, they're like the elite sniper class. So I think there's like 4 classes within the assassins.
Okay.
And he's a sniper class. So obviously they're designed to take out targets, like Hitman style, take out targets. With precision with a sniper. They're designed to be camouflaged. He's armed with the Exitus rifle, which I guess is quite a funny name when you think that, he basically makes people exit reality by killing them. And he's cloaked in stealth gear, so that suit is a stealth suit. Basically, it's similar to, like in Fallout 3, when you got the Chinese stealth armor. Do you remember it?
Paid too much.
Or 4, it should be in 4. Anyway, there's this Chinese stealth suit in Fallout, which is effectively within the same design. I'd say that's the closest way to compare it. And And they tend to operate alone. They tend to not really have anyone else. To be honest, they don't tend to mingle or talk or do much of that. And then there's not much of that written in the books that I've read, at least, of seeing like the assassin class.
So they literally just live in the shadows, pretty much.
Basically, yeah. There's a couple of books about them and stuff as well. You might get the assassin, you might get them cross over and work together. That could probably happen, but they don't really mingle much within other things. And yes, and they have a motto of one shot, one kill. It's pretty bog standard, expected motto for a sniper. Yeah,
for a sniper.
Do you know what I mean? But yeah, they're literally designed. You know, I can give you. You know, Halo. You know the Halo Legends series. You know all the different animated shorts they had.
Yes.
You know, in the ODST, go with that Spartan to snipe out one of the prophets.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what he would do. He would go be at that distance to take out that lead. Yeah. That mission effectively would be a Vindicar mission. That's the kind of stuff they do.
Crazy.
So yeah, Vindicars are pretty cool. You tend to only have one. I've only ever really seen one like roaming on the battlefield and stuff when people play games and stuff. So yeah, but yeah, Vindicars are pretty cool. That model's pretty cool. That's why I kind of wanted to show it off because it's quite a unique piece. I do have I think one or two of the older versions of him as well. So it is, and I've got one I kit bashed myself. So there we are. But yeah, that's the Vindicar Assassins. And I guess, sorry, and I guess, last but not least, I'm going to grab the other one so I can talk and look at it with you. Yeah, look at that. Wow, I should do that more often, shouldn't I? Right. So these are Knight Armigers, or Armigers, depending on how you want to pronounce it. So I've seen
Terminator, yeah. No, Robocop, sorry.
Robocop, yeah. That's a good way to look at it. So
yeah.
You've seen that Titan that I 3D printed at mine.
Yes.
So you have Titans, and then you'd have Knights, and then you'd have these guys. These are like their supporting unit. If you deploy a Knight, you'd probably deploy these with them to kind of give them some support, especially because they're sort of they're even closer to the battlefield than the Knights are in terms of like floor to machine, right? So they're nimble, they're fast walkers, kind of like, and we haven't got to this, is in the Astra Militari we have something called a Sentinel, which is like a two-legged walker, like an AT-AT. Yeah. Oh, no, ATST. ATST, sorry, it's the small one. AT all-terrain armored transport, that's the big one. ATST support transport is the small one, yeah. So the ATST, so these are very much that. So you'd have an AT-AT, the big walker, like the Battle of Hoth, you had the big walkers and then the little one supporting it. This is kind of the similar role to that. They use their guns and equipment to like flush out enemy positions, flush out armor. If there's armor that's going to be a threat to a Knight, they're there to flush it out. They still have powerful equipment, so depending on what one it is, like these ones have auto cannons that I've put on them, but you can get some with chainsaws. They can have a split of a chainsaw and a.
You can have mixed on either side.
Yeah, if you want to, but I wanted these because I like the style of having the arm cannons.
It's got a turret gun on the top. Is it a turret on the top?
It's another element of support, I guess, suppressing support.
Is that on the legs? Is that the two little thrusters on the back? Is that what it is?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of are. Yeah, they're just like the power actuators to help.
I thought it was like a little boost thing that make them.
Oh no, they're just they will be like plasma power batteries just to help.
Okay.
Because as much as this, obviously, and I used to get tricked to this as a kid. This isn't as big as what the actual thing would be in the world.
I figured.
Yeah, you would obviously, you can imagine like these need more support and power than like some of the smaller pieces of equipment. And so yeah, these are like, as I said, they flush out enemies. They're probably like light armor killers as well. So like if there's like troop transports that are threatening a Knight, they'll probably go and deal with it anyway.
They'll deal with it.
And usually with these, so with Knights, we haven't got into Knights because I'm planning to get one. I haven't got one yet. Knights were within a house, so you'd have like houses, like much like medieval Knights, and then these would be piloted by like squires, effectively like squires and people that look up to the Knights within that house, and then they would pilot these, and then you'd have like the house noble piloting an actual Knight and stuff like that. So they're important to the, I guess, to the unit, but also to like the hierarchy of the system as well.
Okay.
But yeah, these are pretty cool. I've only got these two because I only really wanted to get two, so I had them. I still need to get a Knight. But yeah, these are pretty cool as well.
These are nice, man.
I haven't painted them up yet. I was testing the pens with these originally. But yeah, they're Armigers.
Yeah, I like these.
Pretty cool. Yeah, they're sweet. So yeah, they're the 3 models, or technically 4 if you're watching. Yeah. Some interesting stuff. They're powerhouse units this week compared to the usual like rank and file infantry and stuff.
My favourite one's that sniper right now. That is just
the Vindicar. Maybe I'll have to get you one of those as a.
Vindicar's nice.
I'll show you some of the other ones. There's loads. There's like one where he's got like a pistol and a sniper, and then one with just a sniper. There's one where he's like round the wall with almost like like Snake.
Looks
like Snake.
That,
do you know what I mean? Yeah, I'll show you. They're cool. Those are 3 models. I hope you like them. As I said, I'll if I don't in this one, I'll endeavour to get pictures in so you can see stuff.
Yeah,
I'll figure that out. But yeah. So after the 3 models, we have gaming. Now there's quite a bit, so I'm going to try and keep this concise because I want to make sure we can cover all elements of the podcast and things. So I'll go to the 2 other bits before I go to the Space Marine 2 update, which is now out. Very exciting. Lots of stuff in there. But first, not so good news, I guess, is GW announced a price increase.
Of what? Everything? Just
no, not everything.
Oh, yeah.
That's a very good question. Is it everything? No. So from October 6th, so we literally have a month to load up on stuff. Most kits are going to go up about in and around about 4%.
Okay.
Now 4%, Josh, I hear you say, is not a lot. When it's Warhammer, it is a lot, but it's roughly £2 to £3 a model, a kit. So imagine if I'll give you an example. At the Astra Militarum, the Imperial Guard, their boxes used to be about 20 quid, and you got 10 dudes in it. It was wicked. 25 quid. Now they're gone up to 35. So I tend to buy secondhand because all of my, when I was saying to you about when they retcon stuff, like all my old stuff's been retconned. Obviously, when me and you play, it doesn't matter. We talked about that before. I'm not going to go into it. And now it's going up 3-4. It's going to be closer to like 40 quid. It's
for something that started off as like 20 quid.
Do you know what I mean? Like I get inflation, but geez Louise. And I think it. So the only things that won't be affected are core paints, core sets. So like the start collecting kits and stuff like. So for you, when you
early
do
starters like me, like
you'll be okay.
So,
you're kind of. I guess this is more of a problem. I got this from like a established informal channel.
This is for
it's
like
me,
the veterans.
Yeah, me, the bulk buyers. You know what I mean?
It, yeah.
So core sets are fine. So when we do get you into it, you'll be able to pick up a core set without much change. Paints are being affected, aren't affected, and codexes. So the rule books that we talked about before.
Yeah.
None of that stuff's being affected.
It shouldn't be though. Yeah, paints and stuff like that should be fine.
I mean, they're expensive enough as it is, so thank God at this point. Now I know there was a lot of hubbub online and people kind of frustrated because this GW said that obviously it's inflation, transport costs of warehousing and stuff like that, and tariffs from the US have caused the biggest problem. Yeah. And they reported that last year it cost them an extra 16 million in all of these things to be able to transport, and especially to the US because US is up. It's still a big. It's a big thing in the US, but it's still up and coming, right? But that's despite all the profit. I've said a few times that they've done really good on profits. So again, even if you're making millions in profit, it's still affecting you to some extent, right? But yeah, online a lot of people are frustrated because they're like, why? It's already quite expensive enough. Some people think it's another gate block to getting people into it. But we've talked about this on the podcast, and I've talked about it to you and others as well. It's like there are ways to get into it without having to worry about this problem, especially like the secondhand stuff, like even the magazines, the Combat Patrol magazines.
Might be tough though, because obviously, even talking about secondhand, especially for someone like me, I don't know what I'm looking for price wise anyway in general. So like, I get it. Like
that's why you got me, sweetheart. You know what I mean? That's it. But no, you're right. Yeah, I mean, and I've told this before. Like some of the people online, some of the influencers, don't do a good job of helping people get into it without having to buy all the new product.
Yeah.
So I get what you're saying. I guess I'm thinking
they might be on the contract or whatever to sell whatever the high stuff anyway, or push the.
They'll be under an NDA to get free stuff, but there's nothing I doubt there's anything in there saying you can't offer secondhand, because even some YouTubers that I know get stuff. They go to the place, Marefield Miniatures, the place that I buy a lot of my secondhand stuff from. They get stuff from there, but I know they're under NDA to get free stuff as well.
Okay.
So, yeah, I thought I'd bring it up. October 6th, you still got time at the airing of this episode. Get out there and pick up some of the stuff that you want to get, especially the Warhammer magazines that are out at the moment. And they're the best type. It's the best time to pick up some of that stuff, especially because we've just gone through Orcs and Leagues of Votann. Next year, January, is when all the Astra Militarum stuff's coming out, which I apologise in advance. I am going to buy a few extra issues because that's the army I collect. And I know everybody else has been doing it for all the other armies they collect. So anyway. So there's that. And then something quickly to bring up is there's a new edition of Blood Bowl, which is basically the fantasy football
Yeah.
American football. Let me correct it. American football edition. There hasn't been a new edition of this in 5 years.
It's been that long.
Yeah. Some games have been longer. So yeah, it was a bit.
I heard. Oh, maybe I was.
Yeah, it was a bit like right field in the sense of like it just came out of nowhere. No one was expecting it, especially because I haven't actually got it here because I wasn't going to talk about it. No, the Nova Open that just happened. Nothing got announced, and that's part of like the leaks I've talked about and stuff as well. So I'm not going to get into that right now. But nothing was announced in Nova Open, and then they shared this in an email.
Okay.
Announcement. It wasn't even like during Nova Open, right? But in this set, there'd be 2 teams: Tomb Kings, which are like the Egyptian mummies, and then Brentonians, which are the King Arthurian knights and stuff that I brought the other week. Do you remember?
Yes. Yeah.
It's those 2, and there'll be lots of key changes and changes to the rules for both those squads and all the other teams that are there as well. And I think their plan, at least the plan, looks like they want to streamline the game to help people get more into the lore, because when people get into the lore, they then want to back the game and keep buying teams and stuff like that. So I think they're doing a bit of a refresh on it just to get people into it a bit more, new and old. So there's that coming as well. So the last thing I want to cover is obviously the Year 2 update for Space Marine 2.
Yes.
Ooh, there's lots of stuff. So I would suggest
tons of stuff.
I would suggest, one, downloading the game and checking it yourself, because I did that today and as well. And there's lots, some of it you can see, some of it you have to obviously play to see it or get the pass. 2, I'll cover some of it here, and also you can look at the blog post that covers all of this stuff here. So you've got 3 ways: me, YouTube, blog post. So let's get to it. So first is a new class, the Tech Marine.
Yes.
I've brought him here before, the Tech Marine. It was the tentacle dude, as you called it. Yeah, you remember, yeah. So he'll be able to deploy turrets, repair allies. It's basically a support class for the game, which will be pretty cool. I'll be interested to see sort of some of the weapon options and what armor you can change on that class as well. Which I didn't check the Tech Marine. That's weird. Now I need to think back if that's actually there. But anyway, yes, Tech Marine's coming out, so that's pretty cool. Game modes. There are stratagems, PvE. There'll be more tactical support abilities to help you turn the tide during missions, and that will come from where the Tech Marine is. So that's more like the turrets and support, healing support and stuff like that. So you get that within the game modes. You have the Hellbrute Onslaught, which is PvP, which is one player becomes a Chaos Hellbrute, which is basically a Dreadnought, which we talked about before.
Yeah, and that's playable on all maps, that one as well.
Yes, yeah. And that mode's there. I definitely know that's there because I saw it. There's a new Siege map, and then 4 PvE operations. So I didn't see the 4 new ones. Again, the year 2 is out, but not every single bit of content's out. And as I said, check the blog post to get more details.
Yeah, I feel like it said most of it's out, but there's still more.
Yeah, there's still going to be more to come. Yeah. So as I said, check the blog post if you want specific dates. I just want to cover what's coming out in the update because there's a lot of stuff. And then 3 new Eternal War PvP arenas. There's just 3 new PvP multiplayer maps come out as well. So there's a little bit on the game modes. They've done a bit of a refresh there. We're going to see some new enemies and weapons and equipment. So new enemies, we're going to have Chaos Spawns and then the Mutalith Vortex Beasts. So both of these are just Chaos monsters, basically. Okay. Chaos Spawn is just this like the Xenomorph in Dead Space. It's just an amalgamation of flesh. And then the Vortex Beast is like an actual beast creature of the warp. So he has all warpy type powers, and he's coming in a future patch as well. And then the armory, we've got the Power Axe, which looks pretty cool. Do like an axe. Then we've got the Pyre Blaster and the Pyro Cannon, which is you get the pistol, the Flamer pistol, and then the Flamer heavy weapon.
Yeah, so it's the blaster and cannon.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool coming out. They look pretty cool. And then weapons are pretty good in the tabletop game because it lets you roll lots of hits. Yeah. You're more likely to kill stuff.
And therefore, tactical and heavy classes.
Yes. Yeah. And then the Combi Melter is coming, which is a bolter with the melter on the bottom. Combi melter is a combi weapon. The combi weapon's 2 weapons on top. It's like anything. It's kind of like a M4 with a grenade launcher.
Oh, sick.
Similar thing. And then you've got the Xenophase Blade, which is basically a blade with Necron, I was going to say wisdom, magic on it. It looks like a Necron blade on the top, but and that's just equipment that's been changed based on like some of the factions, especially like the Death Watch, like they'll use some Xenotech to help pursue the objective of like making humanity and the Imperium safe. Much like when we've talked about like the Inquisition and stuff, and when we talked about the Inquisition last week, and they use some of that stuff themselves when they shouldn't, but to help the Imperium. It's the same thing. In the Xenophage Blade, it looks really cool. And then we've got cosmetics and the season pass. Now the season pass 2 is $32.99. I think not buying it with the game, that seems like a lot of money. I just haven't been playing Space Marine 2 all that much, so it probably seems like quite a lot, especially when you consider Hell is Us is out, and I'd probably put 32 quid onto that. Anyway, I had to bring that up. Yeah, anyway, I'm being an idiot now. But yeah, so there's free Chaos Armor packs for everyone. So because lots of people have been asking to play Chaos on multiplayer, so all of that's out, so you can pick from Chaos Marine Armor now as well, which is pretty cool, and you could do that in the original game. And I know right now the Black Templars Champion pack, which is one of the packs where it's preset armor, you can't change it, but it's already on there. That's out. I've seen that. And then Imperial Fist pack, which has 40 cosmetic items for different successor chapters within the Imperial Fists. So just all the Imperial Fist stuff. If that's what you want. That's included as well. And then upcoming, got Blood Angels, Salamanders, Raptors, Iron Hands, and the Carcharodons, which are like the shark guys. They're all going to get packs, and respective of whether they get champion packs or just cosmetic packs, it'll be mixed between them. I imagine Raptors and Raptors and the Carcharodons will get accessory packs, and then Iron Hand, Salamanders, and Blood Angels will get the champion packs. I would imagine, or they might all get them. We'll never know, but we'll see. But yeah, season pass, that's all out now as well. And then they also mentioned that they have a roadmap, and they're going to do 6 major updates. They're going to roll out between now and 2026.
Okay, that's nice.
And each pack is now designed where they're going to have new gameplay, cosmetics, and lore-rich content, which usually means it'll just be more stuff to learn about more things. But yeah, it looks like they're really double downing now. I think they're taking the feedback from the community and stuff as well, because I know some of the stuff that's been mentioned, like the Chaos Armor, people have asked for.
Asked for it.
So yeah, big update. As I said, I did check it out. I only checked a few things out. I need to go back in and have a real full in-depth check of everything, because I feel like there's a couple of things.
And for someone like me, obviously, I haven't played the game yet, I haven't started it, so this is like perfect. It was how much content just to dive into.
It's a good time now, especially because you've got all the extra co-op missions and stuff as well. We can do the campaign and all these, all the Warhammer you've seen. You might have gone, actually, I like the Salamanders because they're green. So that's coming, so you can get ready for that sort of stuff. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's cool stuff. I'm glad they're doing it. I'm glad it's still alive and kicking. As I said, even though I haven't played it too tough, I'm glad the game's still got a lot of energy and positivity around it.
No, it's good.
Yeah, that's everything for me for tabletop. There's quite a lot this week.
Quite a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's what we want.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. There'll be more next week. Don't you
worry.
A
lot of news,
yeah,
trust me.
I mean? Yeah, it's gaming especially. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
But yes, that's it for me. I'll hand over to the honourable gentleman so that you can cover some gaming shenanigans. There's a lot.
There's good chunk this week, guys. First of all, how I always start this segment. What's everyone been playing this week?
Oh gosh, yeah.
I'll let you know what I've been playing first quickly. So obviously, yeah, Battlefield 2042. We have been playing that because obviously there's the Battle Pass is on there, the free Battle Pass. So we've been trying to obviously get our progressions up. Literally get everything we can on that. Battlefield 6 is literally around the corner. I can see it. Time's ticking.
Hello.
Time's ticking. We have to get on that. So yeah, been having fun with that. Helldivers 2 played a little bit as well together. It was so funny because when you streamed yesterday, I actually played one match by myself. I just did one drop by myself.
Yeah, I saw that. It said, I was like,
did you see?
Yeah, it says you. Yeah, I could see it.
Because someone jumped in my game and I thought it was you. And I thought,
no,
who is this person in my game?
It said you was online on the game, yeah.
And that person just messed up my whole flow. You know what I mean? You know, you have a rhythm when you're just going through. And I don't know, obviously I told you, the menus and stuff, I'm still getting used to whatever. So I didn't have to turn off the joining thing feature. You can probably turn it off so you can do it by yourself.
Yeah, I play on my own, yeah.
So I thought, who is this? And I thought it was you at first, but because I thought if it was you, you'd interact with me somehow. But then
I'd probably got you back and killed you like you did when you did the orbital drop. Anyway, yeah, do you know what I mean?
And then leave the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did the mission. It was a quick little one. I think it was just 2 objectives and then just then extract. Yeah. But yeah, it was fun. Been doing that. Also, Gears of War Reloaded. I know I said I wouldn't really play this game, but I'm just doing the campaign. I feel like I'm just gonna do the campaign and then just uninstall it. I feel like I owe it to myself in that kind of sense. So I've just been kind of going slowly through that. And on the mobile side as well, I've been playing Destiny. Destiny Rise indeed. Click the keywords. Yeah, I'm on chapter 2.1 of that.
You must have the stuff now for Destiny 2, right?
I think I have. I never know. I'm like level 18 or 19. I think I'm level 19.
Jesus Christ.
You're putting some hours, yeah.
Or maybe you could put some bloody hours into Destiny 2 so we can finish the bloody game.
Destiny 2 is next week, guys.
Yeah.
Well, I know what we've been playing. Anything else extra you've been playing on the side?
Right, Battlefield, Helldivers. Oh, did I play something else?
Still playing Prince of Persia?
I haven't played for a few days, to be honest. To be honest, as silly as it sounds, after the event, I still feel quite like I need to decompress. and Battlefield, and I think because I'm so fit, like Helldivers, I just want to level up and kind of the ODST and all that stuff. So that's fine. And Battlefield, I just want to get all the. And I feel like once we tick Battlefield off, I won't even touch it until 6. If we finish it before 6, I won't touch it until 6.
I thought that would be up to that last weekend before.
So do I. I think it'll be the 9th hour. And it's like it launches at 8 a.m. and we're there at 7 trying to get. But yeah, I need that. And yeah, I can't think of anything else. I haven't played I've downloaded all the Destinies. I haven't really played. Oh, I played some Dawn of War. Tell a lie. I was playing Dawn of War actually on my PC. So.
What, this latest one?
Yes. Okay. The not 4, the definitive edition of the first game.
New voiceover.
Yeah, he's not screaming as loud anymore. Don't even get me started on that. But yeah, I played a little bit of Dawn of War here and there and stuff as well. But
okay.
Yeah.
No, it's good. I mean, I say played a little bit different stuff this week. But also this week, going off of obviously the one shot, went into another event, which was on this Wednesday. We went to Bandai Namco. So like a small little event as well. Like
same venue.
Yeah, same venue, Sky Guild, where we got to get hands on with six games. Yeah, 6 games.
6?
Yeah.
Did I play 6?
No, you didn't. You played 4.
No, I played more than 4.
No, because you didn't play the Pac-Man or the Everybody's Golf. So that's 2 out of the way.
Oh, you're cooked. That's one game. Oh no, it was 2 separate games.
It was 2 separate games.
Yeah. Well, they advertised it like it was one bloody game. Oh, rubbish. Okay, yeah. Listen, I was there. It's enough.
So yeah, we got hands on with a couple games. So we got hands on with Little Nightmares 3. Was that the big one?
That was great. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, especially got stuck. If you didn't tell me, I'll still be there right now.
Let me tell you something. There was that one guy. I'm sorry, I'm going to say it. There was that one guy that was in there before us. It must have been 10, 20 minutes before us. And I had caned the beta. And I turned around and went, he's still bloody playing. He's still like halfway through. And then I showed you in Jamelia like the odd bits. But
yeah, I got stuck on that part when you had to hit the head with the spanner thing.
Yeah, see, I
had no clue what was going on.
I picked the boy instead of the girl.
I picked the girl, yeah.
So I picked the boy because I shot them and then she crushed them. Yeah. So when you two were getting stuck, I was like, oh, I see how much different it is.
Yeah.
Because it was easy. Like, yeah.
But even that was awkward because obviously you get a shot in the head, but then you think you could just walk up and then the body still grabs you.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell? It took me like 5-6 times after that even just to go round a little bit just to...
The good thing about using the bow was it was shooting the heads a mile off. So then when I was running off, she would go and hit them and they wouldn't get to me. That's why when you two were having trouble, I realised, it's because...
the computer's not going to react to the computer like that.
No.
That's crazy.
You two are cooked, man. I was flying. See, you got to go against the norm. Everyone's like, oh, yeah, let's play the spanner. No, mate.
I didn't even know which characters to play. It's my first time really playing these games. I don't really play
Cooked. To be fair, I say that. I had watched the gameplay of that particular demo previously.
Oh, you watched it?
So
you knew what to expect.
To be fair, the heads I didn't actually because I even did the same thing when I shot them. The head it hit the ground. I thought that's it, and then when I saw it get back up, I was like, "What am I supposed to do?" I thought it was a headshot.
Yeah.
So, but yes, I had seen that.
That was fun. There was that. What else we played? Digimon. Played one game like that. Played them all personally.
Yeah. I played both demos, the boss and the normal demo.
I didn't even bother with the normal part, the exploration part at the beginning. I didn't bother with that.
It was just all the same stuff.
I literally just played the boss fight
thing.
The boss fight was, even that dragged out the boss fight for so long. I'm thinking, I traded, like, swapped in different Digimon as well, and it's still taking so long to kill this bloody thing. And then when that guy flew down from nowhere, I don't know where he came from, started doing 100
4 million.
Like the million punch thing. That I was like, yeah, let's get it over and done with.
It's fine if you like Digimon at that level, fine. But I just think it was a lot the same to it.
Yeah. And then you had what was it? My Hero Academia All Justice.
Again, same.
Yeah, was it a 3D? Was it kind of fighting? I can't remember.
It was like, you know, like the Dragon Ball, not Z Fighters, the other one.
I'm trying to remember the name of it now as well.
But so you know the Dragon Ball fighting games where they're flying around the map and stuff?
Yeah.
Not Z Fighters.
Or even like Naruto games and stuff like that.
It's just the same stuff, just with different characters. It's not that entertaining for me.
There's that one.
But again, if you're into My Hero Academia, it's pretty cool, I guess. But I'm not. It's not my vibe.
What's that other one? Is it Tower?
Tower something or other, which is all right. I quite like that. But again, it was a very much like I've played this type of stuff before.
I went home. It was actually on the demos there on Xbox.
Is it really?
It's there. It's literally there on Xbox.
Interesting.
It's probably been there for God knows how long as well.
Probably, yeah.
Because it's literally further back in the thing. It's not like a new thing.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah, it's been sitting there.
Interesting. Okay.
But yeah, it was okay little event. We played the games, and then we kind of just bounced. It wasn't nothing to stick around with. To be fair,
we actually done watch because it was 11 till 4, but we were done by like what, 1:30. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, just go home.
Yeah, just go home. Yeah.
Well, I say go home.
Wow. This guy.
Day trip.
First time he's been Forbidden Planet.
First time.
How old this guy is?
Sorry, guys.
And he's old.
I'm sorry.
But it was fine. You enjoyed it, didn't you? It was pretty cool. Yeah. So he was fascinated on the figures, by the way.
The figurines are crazy. I actually want a lot from there, but it's no space I know in my house to put them right now.
And we took Sean to Element Games as well, which is fairly new. So that one's not so bad because that's quite a new plot in London, which is pretty cool. You saw the Warhammer stuff and the tables. You had an idea of like what I would want a space to be.
Yeah.
But including like the video games.
That's it.
Have that as well.
And that in there as well, yeah.
Yeah, it was a good day.
And then we went to obviously GW as well.
Oh, yes, of course, yes. Sorry,
even though I literally stand outside that every day to go home, and I never go inside of it.
Do you know what it is with GW? Unless my free model is, I don't really like to go in there too tough, just because one, I don't go in there enough for the staff to know me, because their model is obviously to approach, which is fine. I've done jobs where like game you had to do all of that stuff, right? But I'm not a big fan of that model not being someone that's still doing that. So like as much as the approach is nice, you have a good conversation, I kind of just want to look at the stuff and get done with it. And also I don't really pay GW prices much anymore. Anyway, that's another kettle of fish. But yeah, GW.
I saw the price of both places. So
But do you see why people go to, and why there's a big thing about going to those stores rather than GW?
And like secondhand stuff, I can see it.
And especially when the prices, I know the prices are going to go up at the game stores as well because they'll get the stock. But like when the prices go up in GW, more people are going to go to the independent stores because of how much they're still going to be cheaper.
It's true.
Do you know what I mean?
But yeah, as we digress.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I was on a tangent.
That's okay. Just some other little tidbits of gaming news here. Nothing too crazy this week. Rayman this week turned 30. Crazy.
There's rumours about a new one, isn't there?
And yeah, it's possible game in the future coming up as well. Possible.
I hope it's not like the last two they did, where it's side-scrolling run and gun.
I hope not.
Or even if they remastered the first 3 games,
that'd be. I'll happy
and do it as a pack, 1 to 3, one big pack. It might be 25, 28 quid, whatever it is.
Because they did that with what? Crash and Spyro got the same treatment, didn't they?
Do it with Rayman 1 to 3.
1 to 3.
It will be. I'm telling you, it will sell like hotcakes.
It would. I think it would.
Even 3, because I know some people are a bit hoodlum havocs, kind of whatever. But I think put the first 3 in.
Yeah.
Jobs are good, mate.
Yeah, and if they do make a new one
after the fact,
I think there'll still be
Rayman
a good
4,
reception
jobs
for
are
it.
Good
yeah. So
or even if they maybe remastered the first game and just did a whole new. Like where some games recently where they've given the game a different angle, they could potentially go down the route where it's not just a 2D element. Like they could do something like that as well, maybe.
So Ultimate Edition Rayman 1, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Or Reloaded.
Yeah, No, Ultimate then Reloaded. Don't forget, you need like 6 versions of the same game.
Yeah.
Last of Us.
Last of Us.
Yeah. Oh my God, Gears is becoming that now.
It's crazy.
Right, I'm not going to say
for no reason. As well.
For no reason, yeah.
For no
reason for it to be released buggy again. Anyway, we're going to go on a tangent about Gears. Say what you've got.
So yeah,
bloody Last of
I
Us.
turned 30, so yeah, hopefully some more stuff on that in the future. Another crazy bit of news: Call of Duty movie is in the works.
But you know that the studio that what they also did?
What with Paramount?
Yeah,
that's with Paramount. What they do?
Halo.
Yeah,
absolutely cooked. Though the thing is that
I was thinking that as well earlier. To be fair,
but the difference with this is Modern War has been done so much in other films, and I reckon they'll go by like Civil War and Warfare. They're like recent war films.
Yeah,
I reckon they'll do something like that. And if I'll show you the trailers so you get it, and if you've watched it, you'll get what I mean. I think they'll go for that like really like cinema action, not so much like. Not like Saving Private Ryan action. It'll be this like really like hyper intense combat stuff. I'll show you the stuff later.
I know what you're talking about.
You know,
but yeah, people are speculating like what even franchise or from which game they're gonna go for or which kind of era they're gonna go from.
It'll be Modern Warfare. I'm telling you, it'll be Modern Warfare. There's no way. It'll be Modern Warfare. Do you know why it'll be Modern Warfare? Because
they're all the Black Ops that everyone's saying.
No, they'll do Modern Warfare. I'm telling you, because Modern Warfare will sell. They will do Modern Warfare. It's easy to do. Paramount have done war films before. Easy peasy. It's the easiest and cleanest win for Paramount to recover from Halo.
Do you know what I started thinking in my head? They're going to do something stupid.
Well, like Infinite Warfare.
No, it's not even that. That's possibly in the works. That's what in my head I was thinking, something like that. But I don't know why I was thinking this. They're going to make it like a Fast and Furious type thing.
Stop.
Do you know Do you know what I was thinking? Every movie they do is just gonna I don't know, they can finish like you say the Modern Warfare thing like that. Then at the end of the film or something like how they do in Avengers and they show something, oh, it's a jetpack. Oh, we're going to you know what I mean? Do you know it's something stupid. They're gonna next one after that, oh, there's a zombie hand coming at the ground or something stupid. Oh, you know what I mean? It's like literally all gonna keep
tying into do a zombies TV show. With all the 4 original... I'd be in for that, mate.
This is it. They should do a zombies film or shows from the games, to be fair. That'd be...
Do you know what they could even do? They could even do movies, but have them interlink with all the other... like because Black Ops does it, where it interloops within itself. They could just do random stuff like that. I think they're going to cook it, to be fair. They're going to absolutely derail it.
I mean, obviously, right now, there's been no director, no cast. Just literally just saying, okay, it'll
be Modern Warfare. Mark my words, it will be Modern Warfare. I'm telling you.
Just remember this episode, guys. We'll come back to it.
Yeah.
I think it'll be Black Ops. I actually think it's going to be Black Ops.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I think anyway.
Do you know why I don't think it'll be Black Ops?
Why?
Because of all the reception for 7. I reckon it could have been. And all the reception from 7, I reckon they've gone to them and gone, don't do Black Ops.
It's not going to be Ghost.
I'd watch Ghost though. That would actually be all right. Ghost would be.
I don't know.
A Ghost film would be good.
It would be okay.
It would be good.
I don't think it'll hit the same though.
No, I think it would. I think you're mad. There's a whole reason why they released the Ghost game in the first place because of Ghost. For a film, Ghost makes sense. I'd rather watch a Ghost film over Black Ops.
Okay.
Or Modern Warfare. But just give us Modern Warfare. They are anyway.
They're not.
Yeah, they're giving us Modern Warfare. I'll tell you. Watch when it's Modern Warfare.
No. They're not happening. They're not happening.
It's because you know I'm right, but anyway.
On to the next last little part.
With your Black Ops sticker, yeah, go on.
Yeah. Next little part here. Hollow Knight Silksong is finally out. The most anticipated game of this year. Literally is out now, guys. You can go get it everywhere. Steam, PS5, Xbox. It is on Game Pass. I have downloaded it. Have you played it yet?
No.
I played a little bit. I got to like the first little mini boss kind of thing, this queen boss thing, beat that, and then I just kind of stopped after that. But seems good. That the movement seems nice. I say I've only got this little first weapon. I'm not sure as the game goes on, you could probably get different weaponry and advance your skills and stuff like that. But for right now, enjoying it. The environment, scenery, graphics, everything looks good.
How similar is it to first game?
Hollow Knight, it's pretty similar. Yeah, it's pretty the same.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
Yeah, it's nothing. I don't know. I think it just looks a bit more prettier. I guess a little bit more like maybe the colors are a bit more vibrant and stuff like that.
Okay,
but it is very good. I know when it came out. Was it yesterday? It came out, wasn't it? On the 4th. We're recording this now on the 5th. It came out yesterday on the 4th.
You're right. Yeah.
It crashed the internet. The game crashed the internet. Like literally, Steam went down for a little while. On Xbox, you were getting blank screens. You couldn't download the games and stuff like that. Literally, it crashed. Everyone was trying to download this game.
I feel like I need to really play the first game properly
again,
because I really from the outside I do not get it.
You don't get it.
Like, I don't get how that game could crash the internet. All the other stuff that exists and that game's going to crash the internet.
Well, Black Ops 7 is not
bad. yeah. We know Battlefield 6 is okay. That'll crash the internet.
But it was insane. Obviously, last night,
okay.
Everyone was having issues and this, that, and the other. A lot of tweets going out, a lot of screenshots going over Reddit and stuff like that. Yeah, it was pretty much insane. Like, no one could get hold of the game. Everyone was complaining, it's meant to be out this time. Where is the game? But yeah, it's just loads of issues yesterday. I think that's why I didn't bother yesterday doing it. I did it this morning because I heard all this stuff.
Yeah, makes sense. I
let it all play out.
Yeah.
And then onto the last bit, we also had just yesterday, State of Play, James Bond, First Light.
We had an interesting discussion about this before we got it.
Yeah, we did actually. To be fair, we should have saved it for here already.
Yeah.
But enjoyed the hell out of that trailer. For me, I really did enjoy it. Obviously, I'm a huge James Bond fan, and I know you said yourself you was James Bond fan as well. It was obviously very Hitman style, obviously from the studio that makes it. So
yeah, obviously, yeah, it was going to be.
Even from the layout of the buttons and how everything looked on the screen,
like the interaction to the map, and
everything looked the same pretty much to like Hitman, just with a James Bond skin on it. But it looks good. I think the thing that's going to carry it is obviously James Bond, like his
VIP,
his humor, his characterisms and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? It's going to help that game. As in, obviously, with Hitman, he's just very silent and doesn't really talk much. And do you know what I mean? So I think that's where this game's going to kind of step up a little bit more than.
As long as it doesn't punish you like Hitman, if you like mess up the stealth, it'll be. I'll feel better. I'm not a big like Hitman fan. Like, I think for me, I don't know. Maybe I just couldn't get over the complexities and stuff. I don't know. I've for those that are a bit younger, we played it when it was originally coming out.
Oh yeah, I played from the original Xbox. Like,
do you know what I mean? And it was tough then. Like, I remember even playing like the demo for some of them, like on the PS2. Like I could only do like the first maybe 20 minutes, and it's like I've got to do all this other stuff just to get to this dude. So yeah, mate, I mean, and some of you could say like we could go back and play the modern ones and get up to practice. Of course, we could do that, but it doesn't mean we have to. And I hope that I'm happy to play James Bond and then find out it's like Hitman, as long as it doesn't punish you the same way Hitman does, because Hitman can be very punishing if you really balls it up.
Yeah.
So I think I can get around that if there's some cadence to the difficulty. I guess maybe it is a difficulty, and some people are sick at Hitman. Like when they had the briefcase thing, I remember, and all that stuff. But I'm not that guy.
Yeah, I'm the same. I never really played that much Hitman as well. Played bits, like say, here and there. But this game does look good. I mean, we've got like half an hour of extended gameplay of it, so it was. It
looked cool.
Looked very good. Obviously, if you've watched the video, haven't watched the video, you start off chauffeuring two of your associates to a chess tournament in a massive like estate kind of mansion type thing. I'm not sure.
It was estate's the correct term. Yeah,
probably an estate. Then obviously you see like a bellhop acting dodgy. Then James Bond goes and does his thing, goes into the estate and tries to find him and track him down and asking questions and stuff like that. But obviously through the way you're doing little things that James Bond's meant to do, using your gadgets, climbing through windows and interacting with obviously the NPCs, which was tons of NPCs on the screen, by the way. And I know this is scheduled for Switch 2, and I'm not sure how Switch 2 is going to be able to handle.
It'll be cloud. It'll be like the other stuff. It'll be cloud.
Yeah.
It's got to be. There's no other way.
They can't handle that on the Switch 2. I don't think any other way.
I think even, as much as Steam Deck's, I think even like stuff like the Steam Deck and the ROG and stuff, I think even they might struggle a little bit.
Not the new ROG. Not the new one.
I don't know. There's a lot going on.
Because obviously the new one, it shuts down certain things to focus on more in the game. So
yeah, I guess so.
It might be able to handle it a bit better than, like, say, a Steam Deck and whatever.
Yeah, right.
But
okay, yeah, sure.
We'll see. I haven't got it in my hand yet, but we'll see.
Yeah, this guy looking.
We'll see you later. I'll let you know. But yeah, obviously from the trailer, from the gameplay, they obviously see him interacting with people. Obviously, you're seeing the environments. Beautiful game. The game looks stunning.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Like, I know it's running on it's captured on PS5, so it was like in-game and cinematics, all from the PS5. Not PS5 Pro, it's normal PS5. But it was alright. It was looking all good.
Yeah, it looks good, yeah.
You had the car chase. You saw the gun shooting mechanics and stuff like that, the combat, hand-to-hand combat and stuff like that as well.
The environmental, like the way Bond takes out enemies and also interacts with the environment's very fluid as well.
Yeah, that was good. Especially the one when he threw the gun at the car, like the guy at the car, killed him and then slid across the bonnet. Like I said, that was quite good. I like that.
Yeah.
And even when he grabbed the guy on the top of the banister and he jumped down with him as well and slammed it, that was crazy. I've never seen them kind of stuff in games. Or not in anything recent. Maybe it's like old, maybe. But it was good. Obviously you have as well like Patrick Gibson. He's playing James Bond in this game. Obviously anyone knows that name, known from the Dexter Original Sins and the Q and the OA. Also you have as well John Greenway, which is played by Lenny James. He's from the Fear the Walking Dead and one of my shows that I watched, Line of Duty.
I watched Fear the Walking Dead, so I know that. Yeah.
So yeah, there's some good names in there as well.
Would be with IP.
Yeah. So I mean, the game is out on March 27th, 2026 as well. So we've got that date as well locked in. You have the different. Obviously, they showed the deluxe edition, what you can get, and that special edition, which has Golden Gun. It looks insane. I think it's gonna be over £200. I think it's like 200.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think I saw a price. Like, it's gonna be around 200 or more.
Well, it can stay as their Golden Gun.
Yeah, it's a bit much. It's a bit much.
I could probably 3D print one and paint it gold if I really wanted to.
Yeah, but no, it was very good. Hopefully, they may do show some more footage. Maybe at Game Awards and stuff like that. Maybe might get
if we get lucky,
yeah, some extra bit of footage here and there, and yeah, that's about it for this week.
Oh, that was good. Yeah, it was a busy week.
Very busy week.
As I said, there's a lot to talk about. So
yeah, I think there's one or two little bits there I've got, but I can save them for next week. It's not an issue. But yeah, let's just wrap it up for this week.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, thank you very much for joining us once again. You'll see this on video now, as we said, going forward. So surprise!
So yeah. So for anyone that doesn't watch us we're on the YouTube. Sorry, we're on the YouTube, on Spotify. Also streaming on Twitch every Thursday. So that's Pixel Forge Podcast on Twitch as well. And yeah, that's it for us. Anything else you want? Obviously got Starline Forge, obviously for his miniatures. Anything business wise, I'm a Gaming Party Pro for my business as well. So check us out.
Yeah, cool.
That's it till next week, I guess.
Yeah, we'll speak to you soon.
Yeah. See you guys.